What is the purpose of pip install user? From pip install help. The documentation for site.user_base is a terrifying wormhole of interesting Nix subject matter that I don't understand. What is the purpose of user in plain English? Why would installing the package to .local/ matter? Why not just put an executable somewhere in my $path?
Pip defaults to installing Python packages to a system directory, such as .4. This requires root access. User makes pip install packages in your home directory instead, which doesn't require any special privileges.
Just a warning. According to this issue, user is currently not valid inside a virtualenv's pip, since a user location doesn't really make sense for a virtual environment. So do not use pip install user _pkg inside a virtual environment, otherwise, virtual environment's pip will be confused. See this answer for more details.
User installs in site.user_site. For my case, it was /users/.library/python/2.7/bin. So I have added that to my path in .bash_profile file.
Without virtual environments. Pip command user changes the scope of the current pip command to work on the current user account's local Python package install location, rather than the system-wide package install location, which is the default. See user installs in the pip user guide. This only really matters on a multi-user machine. Anything installed to the system location will be visible to all users, so installing to the user location will keep that package installation separate from other users. They will not see it, and would have to install it themselves separately to use it. Because there can be version conflicts, installing a package with dependencies needed by other packages can cause problems, so it's best not to push all packages a given user uses to the system install location. If it is a single user machine, there is little or no difference to installing to the user location. It will be installed to a different folder, that may or may not need to be added to the path, depending on the package and how it's used. Many packages install command line tools that must be on the path to run from a shell. If it is a multi-user machine, user is preferred to using root/sudo or requiring administrator installation and affecting the Python environment of every user, except in cases of general packages that the administrator wants to make available to all users by default. Note, per comments, on most Unix/Linux installs it has been pointed out that system installs should use the general package manager, such as apt, rather than pip. With virtual environments. See more about installing packages with virtual environments in the Python packaging documentation, read about how to create and use virtual environments, and the venv command in the Python venv docs. The user option in an active venv/virtualenv environment will install to the local user Python location, same as without a virtual environment. Packages are installed to the virtual environment by default, but if you use user it will force it to install outside the virtual environments. In the user's Python script directory, in Windows, this currently is c:\users\username /of_data/roaming/python/python37 /scripts for me with Python 3.7. However, You won't be able to access a system or user install from within virtual environment, even if you used user while in a virtual environment. If you install a virtual environment with the system site packages argument, you will have access to the system script folder for Python. I believe this included the user Python script folder as well, but I'm unsure. However, there may be unintended consequences for this, and it is not the intended way to use virtual environments. Location of the Python system and local user install folders. You can find the location of the user install folder for Python with Python env site user base. I'm finding conflicting information in Q&As, the documentation, and actually using this command on my PC as to what the defaults are, but they are underneath the user home directory, tilde shortcut in Nix, and C column /users /username, typically for Windows. Other details. The user option is not valid for every command. For example, pip uninstall will find and uninstall packages wherever they were installed, in the user folder, virtual environment folder, etc., and the user option is not valid. Things installed with pip install user will be installed in a local location that will only be seen by the current user account, and will not require root access on Nix, or administrator access on Windows. The user option modifies all pip commands that accept it to C/operate on the user install folder, so if you use pip list user it will only show you packages installed with pip install user.
Virtual Password presented